Hey guys, a quick channel update before we get into today's video. First of all, I apologize for this being late. I meant to upload it on Saturday, but now it is currently Sunday night as I am processing everything. So this will be coming up Monday morning. A little bit of the reason why is we are getting ready to move soon. We have finished the kind of closing process on our mortgage, and we're just waiting for the application to close out so we can start moving in our stuff. However, I have been spending some time packing our materials and trying to sell some things off on eBay just to kind of clear some space, and I've been busy with work also. Pretty much all my money is gone right now, so I've been having to sell some things to make some ends meet before I get my next paychecks, since all of my money went to this house down payment. Besides that, however, that does mean that during this time the videos may slow down on my channel, just to give you guys a heads up about that, as I will also be starting my last class that I need to do for community college to get my associates in general engineering over at the college I go to. So shortly, I'll have 3 months to get that last class finished. And then after that, I'll be transferring over to a university where we'll be spending my time as a full-time student, part-time worker, and I'm not entirely sure how much time I will have to devote to my channel. I'd love to still get at least a video or two out per week in whatever free time I may have, but I don't know how much I'm actually going to have at that time. I have considered perhaps opening up a Patreon. I don't know if anyone would want to support me on that, but if I did, even just a couple of bucks would kind of help me just have a little more, I guess, incentive to really push out some content, as well as a secondary source of some income. I mean, man, still gotta eat. Me and my wife, she's already in university, but she will be basically self-sufficient. She can't really help me, and I can't really help her with any tuition or anything. It's kind of just we're on our own right now for the next 2 years. But yeah, so content may slow down a little bit, but I do still want to get videos out for you guys, especially with the version 5. I mean, I love this game. Like, I don't know if that's been clear, but I absolutely adore Medieval 2, and I absolutely adore the Third Age modding scene, especially Divide and Conquer. It's given me so many hours of enjoyment that I hope I can continue playing even as I pursue my coursework. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys that heads up that things may be slower, especially right now as we kind of begin the moving process. I'm packing things up, also packing things up to sell on eBay, and then, loading stuff into my storage unit that I have for the time being. So I might be a little occupied with that, but we will continue getting content out today. I also hope you guys enjoyed this little sneak peek of some, how do you call it, Anduin-Vale, some of the new units, Aeltheod archers. They've adopted kind of a red cloak style. I don't know if I really should be showing this off right now, but you know what, screw it. I know all the previews are already out on YouTube, or out on the Divide and Conquer Discord for some of these units. I mean, honestly, some of them are too cool. Do we still have Framsguard left alive? Where are these guys? Here they are. Check out these Framsguard. They're pretty sweet. They kind of just look like Rohan cavalry, but with red. I really like it. We're fighting some elves right now. But yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and get back into the content here. And yeah. Hello guys, and welcome back to Third Age Total War. We played the Divide and Conquer submod, or, well, I shouldn't say that. This really is just its own mod at this point, and it's been its own mod for a while. Anyway, I am Sir Agamund, and we're continuing on as the realm of Thranduil in Mirkwood, the great forest that we have expanded deep into, and we have taken it so that Dol Guldur only controls the last little portion of Shadow. However, they do have a massive full stack army sitting in Dol Guldur, which means we are not taking that anytime soon, unless Lord Bjorn over here in the army in Rosgabel decides to throw themselves at the hill and weaken it. We're not going to have the numbers to land a successful assault on it for some time, so what we're going to do is probably turtle up some economy. and maybe even send some forces up north and start fighting the snow orcs up here. We could take Witherboard up here. We could take Brachioberg over here. Possibly get to Dane's Halls. The only thing that would happen if we do take Dane's Halls is that Erebor will probably no longer head west. So I kind of want Erebor to have it. Maybe we can take Dane's Halls and gift it to them, but I still want Erebor to be fighting into Gundabad and possibly going into Angmar over here. We have plenty of forces, and now we don't need to worry about any Mordor armies, I believe. I think that's the end of the script. I might hold off, though. I don't know if there's any other battles, so let's play it safe for a couple turns while we retrain our forces. Plus, our army barracks is finished next turn. We can get our true elites out. Now, we have quite a bit of gold to play around with, so we could try to increase our population over here in Torfillen, which I think would be a good idea. We could also try to up the barracks to get the guard barracks, or maybe even get the archery range so we can get some woodland sentinels. But we're actually, you know what? We're going to get those built in Thranduil's halls. So maybe we get like a leather worker. Maybe if we get our smiths up here so our troops have a region to stop at and get blacksmith upgrades. Because we can go to the armorer. So yeah, I think we're going to go for that. We're going to go for leather workers here. Although that build house is really, really tantalizing. That 50% build time reduction is going to save us a lot of time on these. Because right now I think it's only like 35%, which gives it 1 turn. Wherever it's at, here we are. Yeah, it's like one third of the time is being reduced versus 1/2. But I think this is probably, you know, yeah, we'll just go for the leather worker. It'll be done sooner for us to get all of our blacksmiths done than if we go for the guild house. And the rest of these places, I guess we'll just want to pick some regions to develop. Rawburg, we could grab fountains there, would help it grow quicker. It is only at 1.5%. With fountains, we'd get 2%. Yeah, so let's go for that. 2% population is pretty good. And I wonder how many turns it's going to take. And then that leaves Elves, which is making us quite a bit of money. But we can't build anything else for economy at this region. It is growing really quickly thanks to Durian. So really we might not even need the public fountains here because Elves is going to grow really quickly and then we can just send its population over there. We'll see. I guess the fountains in the end are still going to be good. Maybe we hold off. Let's save the rest of the money because I'm sure those Elven King troops are going to be expensive. If we are going to be attacking up there, we need to pick a general for that. I think Thranduil should stay for Dol Guldur. It's kind of our main attacker. While Legolas and his better archers head up to the north. So we're going to have to keep some units down here, but we'll use Legolas to start expanding up here. Because I don't really have another good general. Actually, let's take a look here. These guys are pretty much all governors. We have one son who's 11. So it's still going to be like 20 turns until he can lead some armies. Yeah, these guys are going to be a minute. Yeah, I think Legolas would be a good general, or it's going to be Agormenian, but he's kind of like he's very good for making us money. If we take him out, how much are we missing out on? 500 gold. So yeah, we're going to keep him in Thranduil's halls. Legolas has been kind of a warrior this whole time. So we're going to bring him up there. And he will expand in the north, while Thranduil kind of handles the south. Now we want to get our watchtowers set up as far as possible, so let's send him over here to the edge. And build that. And then we'll send him down here into the forest and build some down here so we can get some eyes. Now speaking of eyes, let's check out our spies. You're in somewhere useless. Let's have you head down here and look at the castle. And you should probably keep an eye on Dol Guldur. Let's see what they actually have in there. Looks like a lot of Dol Guldur scouts, orc fighters, so actually a decent army. It's not just all goblins like I was expecting it. They do have the barracks, they have the warg breeders, so they haven't built up their higher tier military buildings yet. But they do have this Brawler's Hall and the Guild House, so they're probably going to be able to start those soon. Yeah, Legolas will head up there. We'll have a very good army to attack the snow orcs with, and we can help Erebor. Although it might also be fun to attack Erebor and take that city from them in revenge. Because honestly, once we take out Dol Guldur, all we have to do is fight Mordor, and we're already fighting Mordor with the Dorinian campaign, but I do want to get some of these elites out. So I guess we'll kind of just wing it as we go. But I think taking Gundabad out of the picture for now would be a good idea. If we need to, we can turn on Dale and turn on Erebor and crush them. Because, I mean, Dale and Erebor should be able to beat out Rune with the Avari. Oh, well, look at that. As soon as I walk out, they start attacking. At least they're just besieging. We're going to bring Legolas back. I didn't know they had that. They have a Khamul over there. So Legolas is going to have to return. Hopefully he can make it there in time. That is just, wow. Okay. I forgot how, how effective the trees are. And, like, hiding enemy forces. You can never really tell where your enemy is. So maybe we need to send some reinforcements down south. Here, I'm not going to worry about you. Khan has been lost. I think it rebelled. Alright, Legolas, get back down here. Can you actually attack Khamul? Oh, you can, but let's see. We're going to need all of those units. Get you as close as possible. If we attack like this, with you guys, we do get Legolas, so we might need to sally out. Oh my goodness, he does have the 3. Okay, that's right, he does have the 3 Castellans. This is going to be tough. We're going to need Thranduil here, and I don't think Thranduil can make it. Maybe Thranduil can make them, like, run off. And, like, maybe they see him and they just want to go for him. We're going to need these horse archers. And probably some warriors. Oh, this is crazy. Let's camp them over here. The army barracks is done in Thranduil's halls, meaning we can train Elven Kings, Axe Guard, and Gate Guard. So yeah, we're going to grab those. They take 4 whole turns to get. But that is well worth it in my opinion. And let's get the... Should we go for the Forest Stables to get the Athiricon? There would be a much better cavalry unit than just the regular scouts. I think we should get the archery range and get our infantry archers out. That might be the best call. And then we can't build anything else because we are out of money. We probably want to send some reinforcements down there now. And maybe we send some Mythiri Thawar. We're making 3,600. You would take 450 out. You would take about 400. Yeah, let's take these 2. So we have some elite units down there and some heavy AP. And yeah, you guys will head down there. The rest of these units that are free will probably be used to attack with the board. But we might need to train another general before we do that. Don't you guys head south. I'll have the horse archers kind of move ahead because they are faster. And if we have any other general, like there's this guy, Opadian. He's kind of just decent. He's not like amazing. Maybe he could leave and lead the attack on Witherboard, but then we'd really be kind of putting ourselves against a whole lot of orcs. I don't know if we're ready for that. Maybe we need to hold out. Let's do that. I guess we could just send more scouts down here. Maybe we try just to cleanse the hill before we move up. Yeah, I think that's a good call. Let's get some scouts and wardens down there. Not draining our economy as much as I thought it would. Alright, now the question is, do we wait for them to attack us or do we try to attack them? I feel like it might be better in the open, like, settlement to attack them out in the field. Especially so that we don't take that attrition damage. Plus we can get Legolas out. Now Khamul is, oh my goodness, he has Shadow Knights. That is terrifying actually. We have nothing good for that. This is very risky. We might lose this settlement. Yeah, we don't have like any spearmen either. Besides the Avari spearmen, and they're really gonna take some damage fighting Shadow Knights. Huh. Yeah, I was not expecting him to be around that way. I guess we just have to hold out and pray that they don't attack, or like, if they pull out, they can attack Thranduil. If not, we're gonna have to recoup our forces here. I'm not gonna throw Legolas away in a battle there at Ost-in-Gail, but we'll try our best. If we lose it, then so be it. We can just send more forces down. I kind of don't like how they've just doom-stacked their 3 main generals, though, in this army. That's kind of ridiculous. And of course, it's right as Legolas leaves, and I didn't realize that they were still hanging around. If Anduin could just come down and fight them, that'd be pretty nice. But yeah, 63 of those knights, that's going to be tough. Well, looks like they are going to attack us. Oh man, 70 knights now. Wow, okay. Well, here we go. There's no going back now. At least maybe we can try to do something with the javelins and kill him, but it's going to be tough. There's all these other orcs to kill. At least we should have towers. At the very least, they can do some damage, but they aren't good towers. Oh, what am I saying, guys? I'm like 99% sure we've lost this settlement. There's no way we're going to beat those 3 really powerful generals. If it was just Cumwell, maybe, but not with the other 3. Oh, and that's right. This is an orc camp. We don't get towers. Alright, well, this settlement is definitely a goner. I guess we just try to kill as many as we can with the archers. And then save the javelins for the Shadow Knights. Really all we can do. And then rush Legolas over here as quickly as possible. Have you guys... Oh, man. They have to shoot at the Castellans already. We're going to have to be really careful with their ammo. Yeah, let's not even shoot yet. Hold the fire. This is not even worth it to shoot at Castellans. They have a 4 shield with 17 armor. Our only way to kill them is in the back. So our best bet's going to be shoot the orc fighters and the orc maulers to at least get rid of some of their numbers. Are they in range yet? Not yet. Legolas is really going to have to boogie on over here. As soon as those orc fighters are in range, though, we are going to just unleash hell. Alright, they're in range. Where are the Shadow Knights? They're probably in the back. These archers will probably start shooting us also. But if we can at least kill some of their number, that's something. Better to kill these guys out at range than to deal with them in melee. Especially these light armor targets. We'll shoot them. And then these orc maulers. Where are those knights? Are they in the back? Yeah, they're in the very back. Yeah, 2 units. Oh, and they have Shadow Rangers? Yeah. I'm just not going to waste shots on these guys, because if we can't kill the general, it's just not worth it to shoot at them. Of course, shooting at them would mean we're more likely to kill the general, but still. Just kill as many bodies as we can. Oh, hopefully they don't start shooting at us. We're already getting through a chunk of our ammo, which isn't good. Honestly, we just need to kill as many as possible, and hopefully they start sending these generals out on their own armies. But yeah, we're going to have to send a lot of reinforcements down here. This army is as good as dead, unfortunately. Legolas might be able to do something, but I doubt it. Maybe we could use him to snipe the Shadow Rangers if they stay out of the settlement. Alright, well, there's that. So they're going to start flooding through the gates now. Start shooting at the maulers. Legolas, you might be our best shot at killing Cumwell. Or at least his Shadow Rangers. Just because that is a... You know, that is a just regular general, I believe. I guess we're shooting at these. Alright, just pull out. Woodland Warriors, get on defensive mode. This is going to be brutal. Alright, pull out, lads. Maybe we start shooting at the Shadow Rangers. I think that's a good call. Maybe you guys start, just engage them. Too bad they're not AP, so they're going to get crushed. But maybe we can make something work. If Legolas can get maybe right outside the settlement. I'm not sure. Maybe get him inside is best. Yeah, they're not going to beat the Castellans. The Castellans are going to wreck them. We need to save our javelins for the Shadow Knights, though. That's our best bet. At least they're all grouped up here. We can get a lot of kills. Activate Swiftness, see if that does anything for us, just to give us a break. Yeah, Wardens, I'm going to need you guys to shoot at those orc fighters. We need to use up all of our ammo. Pull up in there. Legolas, you get over here quickly before the Shadow Knights kill you. Oh yeah, the Shadow Knights are already coming in. That's not good. I throw another Javelin Volley. Yeah, these Shadow Knights are just going to destroy us. But maybe, just maybe, they're shaken. They've been hit with poison, but I doubt they're gonna flee. If we can just get some good javelin shots on them, we might be able to kill him. If we can kill him, that's gonna be huge. No, they're only down to 66. Yeah, this isn't happening. Alright, Legolas is just gonna have to go into melee. We'll see what happens. Come on, they're already wavering. This isn't good. I don't know if Legolas's bodyguard is good enough to fight them or not. And the spearmen are down to only one more volley. Actually, yeah, just one more shot. They're screeching. Oh, let's charge them and see what happens. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to kill Khamul. If we can kill him, though, it'll make everything worth it, and we can retreat Legolas. I don't think Legolas is going to be able to beat him. Let's put it on ×6. This is so brutal. Our scouts can't even beat these orc fighters, can they? Maybe if we surround them like that. Yeah, these guys are just wrecking us. Even the spearmen just... as good as the Avari spearmen are, they're just not that good to beat super heavy knights. Maybe if we get Legolas maybe if we get Legolas to shoot at them while the Shadow Knights are at range. Although, too bad Legolas's model himself is kind of farther away.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Come on, spearmen. You guys are spears. Just beat them. And we're taking all these Shadow Ranger shots, too. We didn't kill enough of those. Come on, Legolas, I really need you guys to shoot. Or maybe shoot at the Shadow Rangers if you can't shoot at the Knights. So we still have about 80, which is good. I need you guys to kill more of those Shadow Rangers, just really weaken them. Yeah, the Avari Spearmen are just getting crushed. Yeah, we can't shoot at the Shadow Knights until every elf is out of melee here. Which just looks like it isn't going to be happening anytime soon. And they're commanding the city now. I don't think we can kill Khamul. Plus he's at the front there. Come on, Legolas, just get out of melee. Alright, shoot at them, please. ×6. Nope, not since Legolas himself is in here. Come on, just get him out. Move. I need to pull you guys all the way up to Legolas just to get him out of melee so you can shoot. This is ridiculous. That's really how it has to go, huh? Yep, Legolas is just getting killed by 2 knights. Oh, we're going to have to give up on killing Khamul. There we go. Come on, guys. Kill those Shadow Knights, please. There we go. There's one. Just kill the last one, please. And we're being hit by javelins, too, which isn't good. Alright, Legolas, just try to kill that one general. It's all you need to do.
Pray something changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain. Our enemy has command of the city. The enemy is no
Yep, all you guys need to do is just kill this one general, and I will be happy, Legolas. Now I want you to get real close, just so you don't miss any shots on this man. Why don't you archers go try to support those and get these orc hunters off of Legolas. Get into defensive mode. Yeah, Legolas, if you can kill this one general, I believe it's a general, I will be happy. It's got to be a general. We got 1, 2. Yep, this has to be him. They can kill this one man wherever he is. I will be very happy. And if you guys can actually finish off these hosts, that'd be good. This is so brutal. Come on, Legolas, shoot. What are you doing? I don't even care who's around you. Just kill this one man. Kill Ulairon, I believe it's him. Why don't you guys engage these scouts? Get Legolas free. Archers, pull out this way, please. We need to kill Ulairon. If we can just kill him, I will be very happy. Of course, he's going to live.
Our foe has taken control of the city.
Alright, we just need to support Legolas now. Everyone group up on him. Legolas, kill this one man, please. That's all you gotta do. You guys kill those archers, get them off of us. Like, if you pull this one man, I will retreat and call this a victory. Yeah, come on, he's got to be weak now. Come on, let's kill the one general, kill Ulairon. That's all you got to do. Yes, alright, perfect. Let's get out of there. There's a chance maybe we could kill one more, but they have so much in the city. We don't have much out here. Yeah, let's just try to kill as much as we can right outside of the gate with Legolas's army. Come on, Legolas, kill the rest of these orc hunters. Do they have the Castellans? Yeah, there's no way. Yeah, that full unit of Castellans would wreck us. Oh, Legolas, you might as well just kill as many as you can. Let's pull you out. Just get out of the city. Or, like, get out of there. No! Oh, it's just the captain. Okay, we're good. We're good. It's just the captain. Alright, just get out of there, please. Pull out, Legolas. Please tell me you can get out. I don't even care about your bodyguard. Just get out. Jeez. Hopefully Legolas is still alive. And we killed Ulairon. That's all we need to do is get rid of one of those generals at a time. In fact, it wouldn't even mattered if we killed Khamul or not, just because he would recover all of his... He would recover in like 15 turns. We wouldn't have much of a break. But Ulairon shouldn't come back. Yeah, we're definitely going to send a ton of reinforcements down here. I completely forgot about that army in the time that I was away from this campaign. And thankfully Legolas is still alive, but he ran into a circle, which was kind of dumb. Hopefully we can just besiege it, though. We do have Thranduil, Legolas, and some other, units in the area. Maybe we can take it with Thranduil. That's just tough, though. I can't... We killed one general. That's what matters. Alright, I had to step away for a moment and clear my head of that tragic loss. I'm just kidding, I had to go eat. But anyway, Kinfolk Parley. We have been called to Lorien to discuss the future of our peoples. We must decide whether or not we need the aid of our kin to the south. The Great Ring Nenya has power that is almost unmatched, and it imbues their warriors and borders with a strength that none but the greatest of Sauron's servants can abide. That power may not have the same strength outside the borders of the wood, and they may hinder us more than aid us, but power or nay, extra elven warriors are always a mighty sight. If we joined in union, then together we may become more powerful than the followers of Melkor and even the nations of Gondor and Rohan. But this decision is not to be made lightly. Together we might become stronger, but we will also carry their burdens with us, and this will likely affect our own ability to outfit our finest warriors. We send our finest diplomat south to spend a season with our kin to discuss the agreement. Well, I think we already have a diplomat there, so that makes it easy. Oh, that's kind of a cool effect. So yeah, we'll keep him there, since he's already down there, and he is our best diplomat. Alright, so we got the barracks done in Enethauer. I hope we weren't building anything in that settlement, now that I think about it. At least we can get some reinforcements up closer. And Brownboat even got an artist studio. There's Chieftain Lagran of the Neck. They did get some casualties back, but I think... Was Lagran the one that was in the settlement? I think he was, because he just dipped. So now it's just Khamul. If we attack now, they won't have as many horses back, but we can't really afford to do that. At least we had the dance guild there. Maybe they'll build something. Maybe we step away for a few turns, regroup our forces, and try again soon. but it does suck losing that. But yeah, at least we have reinforcements coming down south. They're going to help us retake this settlement. And we'll send the Elven King's units down there as well as soon as they are done. Now that we do have a little more money, so maybe we just want to create more My Theory Thawire and more Elder Council. Now the My Theory are going to be really good at fighting the orcs. But we could also improve, we could also get more basic units somewhere else, like practice ranges and stuff in the area. The scouts are pretty cost effective. 6 missile attack is very decent. But we can field a lot of those. Let's grab some scouts from Aaron Ruinen. And then should we keep going for eco or should we go for more military? We did lose that force, of course. I mean, there's nothing we can do about that. We have 20% elven culture here. We could get the art gallery and speed that up even more. So that we could get better units up here, like eventually the Elder Council. Like, we already have the pre-built stables, so yeah, we just need to get culture here, so let's grab the art gallery. And then Brownboat, we can't do anything with you. Enethar, we could also get the practice range, so we can get some scouts a little closer up to the front. Or we could recruit some more units. But these guys take a while to get down there. That's kind of the main drawback. And we are about to have these two. And we do need some heavy hitters and some good infantry. Yeah, let's pull these out. Send them to the south. And then, yeah, everyone else is just going to keep walking down. Oh, what just happened? That was weird. Yeah, we're going to keep pulling our reinforcements down. The elves are going to travel through the new forest road and meet up with their kin. Let's retrain these guys so they're at full strength at the very least. And, yeah, I guess we'll just have to wait for our reinforcements to get down here. Thranduil, you could probably kill Lagarin. But the question is, should we? He has 9 experience right now. I think if we just get him out of the way, it'll be worth it. Yeah, let's do this. Let's kill Lagarin with Thranduil. I'm like 90% certain we'll be able to beat this battle. Especially if we use all of our arrows. And then even in melee, we should have better melee stats than them. But at least this will take care of one Nazgul for about 15 turns before he comes back. Alright, let's go into just a basic formation. Doesn't really matter. We're going to pull up a little closer first. And it looks like it's so even that they are just going to engage us. Alright, let's start shooting. Hopefully we can kill a lot of them from range. Oh yeah, they're definitely going to be dropping quickly. We'll probably just fight them in the road. Actually, do we get a bonus in woods? Do they get a bonus in woods? Yeah, they do. So we both get a bonus in woods, so it won't really matter. Although I wonder if there's any statistical differences in how good that is. Of course, as they get closer, our arrows are going to be more likely to hit. Are they just going to stand and get shot? They might just be standing and getting shot. Alright, I'm just going to take it. This is in revenge for that settlement we lost, Ost-in-Gail. Activate swiftness. Oh, that's not going to do anything. Are they just going to stand there? They are just going to stand directly in front of us, so we will just make use of that. Look at how little of them are dying, though, in each shot. Alright, let's go into melee. Yep, we are going to crush them in melee. Let's look at some of these cinematic shots here. The great axes versus the swords and boards of the Castellans here. Castellans, I believe, are actually men and not orcs. Oh, that guy just went flying. Oh, he's just going to get crushed. That was a unique animation. I haven't seen that before. Like, I've seen this one where he kind of does the double chop, but I've never seen the single chop animation. Yeah, like this guy, he's doing a double chop. I've never seen a single chop kill before. Like, while they're on the ground. That was pretty cool. Let's see if it happens to anyone else. This guy's gonna get stabbed. Any more kill moves? Come on, let's see some of those. Nope, he's dead. I think he did it. I think he did another one hit too. I wonder if we'll get the kill move on Kamul or not Kamul, Lagarin himself. Although it's pretty rare to actually get kill moves on generals. Yeah, we haven't lost a single elf in this fight. That's how superior we are. He is staggering, so he should be dying very soon. Let's get a little closer to the action. Crazy how you can just kill a Nazgul with an axe. That's all it takes. Just cut their robes out, and then they can't do anything. Yep, just the Nazgul and his Black Numenorian... Oh, excuse me. His Black Numenorian officer, who is now falling just beside him as he gets knocked onto the ground and then cleaved straight in the chest by an elven axe. And one more hit, and he is down. And now he's in the very poor resolution trees, and we can't see what's going on. Let's just pull out and execute him. Make it a little quicker than just being in melee. Also, I just want to be able to see what's going on here. Come on, guys. Just get away. Just shoot him, please. It'll be way quicker than being stuck in melee. Oh, it's going to do that weird bug where they just can't do anything. Come on, guys. Just get away from the tree. It's all I want to do. That one guy is just stuck in melee. Alright, there we go. Now we're good. Alright, and he is done. That volley didn't even kill him. What? This next volley will. There he goes. Wow, they didn't kill a single one in melee. That just shows how good our troops are. And this is clearly an image of the resplendent and glorious Knights of the Silver Swan. Probably my favorite part of the books is when Imrahil shows up with his knights and they go out and save Faramir as he's retreating from Osgiliath. The way it's described in the books is just so good. Like, Dol Amroth really is just so cool that Gondor has this small, fief of just valiant, strong knights under, like, a prince that, they're here for Gondor. They're here for the great, the greater good. It's too bad they didn't show up in the movies. It would have been really cool to see them. King Thranduil is a conqueror now, and it's called a Mythor, or he has a retinue for one. That's good. That's one less general we need to fight. While Legolas kind of retreats and regroups with some new forces. Let's actually grab some Woodland Warriors and Spearmen here in Anathour, just so that we have some extra militia. And yeah, we'll end that turn. Hopefully it doesn't take too long for that script to kick in with their diplomat. I really want to get the Union set in place, and I want to get those new Lorien units. I know not all of them are that good, but the Palace Guards are very good halberds that really we needed those guys to fight Khamul. It'd be much better than anything else we have. I mean, I think the Elven King's Glaive Guard, they get a bonus versus mounts, but I'm not sure if they could really take a charge that well, especially from Shadow Knights. Plus, they don't have armor piercing, so I think the Galadrim Guards would be the best unit to fight the Shadow Knights. Because they do have AP and bonus versus large, and they are halberds. And Erebor is besieged. Oh, that's sad. Oh, here we go. Our binding agreement. Our talks with the Elves of Lorien have come almost to a conclusion, and all that is left is to decide whether or not we can sign the agreement or pass it up and return to the north. The terms of our parley are as follows. Firstly, Lorien will send troops to aid our cause as often as they can, and in return we shall declare war on all those who have sought to burn the fair lands of Lothlorien. Secondly, due to the arduous nature of the talks and the willingness provided by our friends, if we refuse to sign, they will renounce us and sever our current alliance. Thirdly, we will be required to construct an additional barracks to house our brothers from the south, and that will take time and resources. As such, if we accept the alliance, we will not be able to bring our lord's dreams of a heavily armored Elder Guard unit into the fore, and they will never become a reality. Finally, pursuing a policy of isolation, we will see our capital enhanced and flourish. What then is your decision? Actually, that last part, our capital enhanced and flourished, I wonder what that actually does. Can I create a save right before this? Oh, no, I can't. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Can I reload? Can I reload the autosave? Well, what does that do? Like, do we get anything? Or do we just get the Arid Heareth? I'm confused. Or do we need the ranges for that? We do need that. So what does that even give us if we don't do it? Is it because of this, the Woodland Caverns? We're gonna reload the autosave. I wanted just to look at the buildings. I didn't realize that closing out of that would completely mess that up. But hopefully we can just end turn and redo that. Maybe make a separate save before that too. That way I can have one with both sides if I want to check out the other option later. The solo option on my own, I can just do that. But we will of course go with the Alliance. I did not know that the closing out of that would just completely close out the scroll. But that's good to know. Oh, okay, thankfully the autosave is just right there. Alright, so yeah, we can just take that. But too bad we can't save over this autosave, that's sad. Yeah, we will take the Alliance. Kin and kin, it is truly a wondrous day, a day that the forces of evil should mark as the start of their fall. Our parlay, combined with the pressing need of strength to repel the shadow, has been successful. Against the tide of evil, the elves can no longer hide in their forests and protect only their borders. As such, the agreement is sealed. The fair Queen of Lorien, Lady Galadriel, being descended from all the high elven families, has taken up the head of the Great Union, and now the two great Silvan nations can fight together as one, as if the sundering of thousands of years before never occurred. Now we can build the Silvan Alliance encampment, which only takes 2 turns to get all of those units. These Galadrim guards, that's what I really want. But these guys seem pretty solid too. So yeah, we'll build that right after the archery range. And yeah, we should be in a good position in this campaign. Looks like they're about to send some armies to attack Dor Lingvar, so Thranduil. Oh man, they're going to try to get you, aren't they? Try to get out if you can. Are they building anything there? I wonder if they will. Yeah, we need these reinforcements to get down as fastly as possible. Legolas, get into Dor Lingvar. You need to defend this settlement with everything you've got. My man, Captain Mortimerdian, head down there with your axemen. Captain Kilamondorian, head down with your archers and spear chuckers. Is that a bad word? I don't know if I should say that. And then Captain Aramildir with your Elder Council warriors and spearmen. Yes, this is good. This music is really hyping me up to this. If Erebor loses their settlement, I am going in. I am not holding back. This army will go take Erebor in a heartbeat. Rest assured, guys, that will happen. So yeah, that's what it does do. It does give you 4 free upkeep and 250 gold at the Woodland Caverns if you take it. But yeah, we don't need that. We don't need any of that. So when these units are done, it's going to drain our economy, but we still have 2 turns. Let's get some more scouts, because we are low on archers. And then, Aaron Dolan, let's get you to build, you can train our basic units. Let's get leather workers here. I want to get some armor. Like, we're going to get armor in Torfillan. Get that blacksmith. Get that blacksmith rolling right now. For Elgin Robberg should be fine. Hopefully Dor just ignores us and goes for Burst South, as I'd like to take that settlement. But yeah, these reinforcements, we need to keep an eye on these guys. Let's bring our spies. You're in the Brownlands. Let's check the castle down here. Okay, so they have Dor Narhak. And then, do they have Gelebrin down here? No, Mordor has that. That's good. That's at least, you know, some hindsight. So Mordor has that. Dor just has Dor Norhak. So if we really have to, we could take Ost-in-Gail back, circle around to Dor Norhak, and then Aknadion, and then surround Dor and not let them go out. Of course, then we'd still have to defend in the south. How are we doing on time? We're good. We're good. We can keep doing a couple more turns. Did we move everyone this turn? I think we did, so I think we're good to end it. Yeah, if Erebor should fall, I am going straight for that mountain. I am not going to withstand anything, because that mountain will make us so much money. Whereas I don't know if Gundabad actually has the power to do it. Because Erebor does get a pretty big garrison. At Eminophuan, you could get a dance guild. Which one were you? Where are you? Are you this one? Do we want that? Can we get it into the town? Like, can it upgrade to the last tier in the town? Let's see, Dance Guild. No, we need a large town and then eventually a city. So I think, weren't we getting that over here? Yeah, we were. So we want Torfillin. I guess if we grab it, it might increase the likelihood that we'll get it in more places. So yeah, screw it, we'll take it. We'll build up those guild points. And then Thranduil Souls, you finished the archery range. So let's get that Silvan Alliance encampment. That does give us one upkeep too. That's pretty nice. And our main units show up in one more turn. Looks like they couldn't actually beat that, but they have a lot of orcs heading that way. Alright, let's keep an eye down here. Thranduil, wow, they're going straight for you, huh? I don't think you could beat those, could you? I mean, what would happen if we attacked with Thranduil? Would he just lose? He'd probably just lose, huh? Screw it. Yeah, crushing defeat, but he took out 250, that's fine. He actually got a trait. He's an infantry master now. Alright, well that, that helps him. Sure, we lost some money from losing the encampment. How much did we actually lose? Did we lose 600? 450. Whatever. And we took out 250 units here. That's a decent amount. It's probably just Mirkwood hunters, but better than nothing. And we do have reinforcements. Horse archers come down here, take the front. I want you guys to combine into a force, and then you guys will be right behind. So 2 3-unit forces. And we actually have these guys. So, wait, Nevers of Mirkwood, is that still... That's still this settlement, huh? Wait, that's Naked Hill. Oh, yeah, no, this is Nevers of Mirkwood, where Ost-in-Gail is. So, let's send in you two down to the front. And then use those guys to help us attack that settlement. We'll have 4,000 next turn minus the upkeep of the new Elven King's units that we'll get. No, Yeti, I don't think we need to have you anymore, but we might as well keep you there. Gondor. Let's get some map information. Gondor, that is very demanding. Never mind. Good day indeed. Okay, Gondor is actually doing well. They still have all of the east, which is good. Although Ost-in-Gail is being besieged. Check out these Lamadin clansmen. I love this unit. I love the maces and the kilts. Faramir is over here with his Athelian Rangers. I don't think he's long for this world, though. Not against this many orcs. Yeah, it's a lot of... Oh my, these are late tier Mordor orcs. Gondor, I don't know if you can actually keep up with that with your militia. Yeah, Gondor needs to get its barracks. That is one thing I've noticed with the barracks event, is that Gondor kind of falls behind because they don't have as many castles just to pump out, get their high tier barracks built. But Mordor is all castles, so they're going to get, like, their late tier stuff out at some point. Alright, so Legolas, just kind of hold position. Thranduil, do what you do. And yeah, let's end that turn and see what happens. Oh, I need to send that spy back to the north. He doesn't need to be down that far anymore. Honestly, if Anduin could do something about Dol Guldur, like maybe just kind of assault Dol Guldur and maybe weaken them or draw them away, it would help us a lot. But, it's fine. We'll get new units at Thranduil's halls. In fact, they're done this next turn. We can send our Elven King's units down. No, we don't have the higher tier blacksmith for them yet, but that's okay. They're still really strong. Oh, Thranduil, yeah, you're not going to beat those. Just auto-resolve that again. 19, but 268, so we are weakening that force. That's honestly worth it to me. Even though we lose money from us, losing a battle, it's still nice that we weaken that force just ever so much more. That'll make the battle against them just a little bit easier. And the turn should be ticking over. Independent realms, and here we are. Aaron Runin, you could also get the dance guild, but we don't really need it here, do we? Yeah, we're good on culture. See, I really want it in Torfillin, and I'm not sure what's going to kind of like influence that. Yeah, let's not get it because we want to train some more units. Actually, let's take a look. Thranduil the Fearless, Thranduil the Conqueror, and he got a scout. So he's actually getting retinue just from doing those battles. And yeah, we could get some Woodland Sentinels. Very, very good archers there. If still lacking on the armor, but that's okay. Should we recruit those? Yeah, we should. It'll take 3 turns, but that's worth it. And here we go, 89 in the Axe Guard and the Gate Guard. So kind of lower in the unit numbers. In fact, I feel like they're supposed to be higher than that. Is it really only 89? What? I guess it is, huh? I would have thought they were at like the 102, kind of like how Legolas started with 100 archers in his retinue. Of course, now he's down to 73. Yeah, let's take it. Why not? I guess it still helps with culture and public order and population growth. Alright, where is our spy? You're really far away, aren't you? Let's have you head up to the north, and you also check out the north. We need to keep eyes on Dol Guldur. Oh, yep, here we go. Anduin, Lord Bjorn. If you take Dol Guldur, I'm actually going to be upset, but I don't think they can do it. I think they're just going to attack it. Can we see any of the new units in his army, though? No, it's just all Valesmen. Yeah, there's no way he's going to take it. Although there is the Eotheod Horseman. A new unit that puts Riders of Rohan to shame. Now, I don't have vision here, so that kind of sucks. Legolas, let's have you head up here. Group up with these guys. And all of these units. And then we will go attack Ost-in-Gail and take back our settlement. And then start to push on the offensive against Dol Guldur again. Thranduil's just going to have to hang out here. I mean, I guess we could try to do another auto-resolve battle, but I don't know if it's worth the effort. Let's end that turn. Oh, you know what? I forgot to move the Elven King's units down. It's okay. We can do that this next turn. If anything, that was just more time for free upkeep than having them out in the field. Oh my, Gundabad's coming for Bjorn's Halls. So yeah, we really need to finish off Dol Guldur so we can support up in the north. Whereas if we beat Dol Guldur, yeah, it's just gonna be smooth sailing. Especially if we can take the hill itself. And then I want to take Isengard so we can get Ents. If we're ever gonna attack Mordor, we're gonna do it with Ents. Okay, here we are finally. The Great Dance Guild in Torfillan. That's exactly what I wanted. So now we have a map-wide for settlements that we own, culture increase. Where is that? Of 1%. So all of any new settlement we get is just going to transfer its culture even quicker. So even terrible villages like Rawburg, even though it's got slow population with the Artist Hall, it's going to go up by 2% a turn now. And apparently our relations with Gundabad and Mordor are really good, probably because we're not fighting Gundabad. Oh no, Mordor is so-so. We have the Alliance encampment, so yes, now we can train all of these units. Galadrim Guards will take 1,300 gold and 4 turns to do, but that is so worth it. Erebor actually has a decent army up here, led by Captain Keem with King's Warriors, so they got some post-barracks event units here. Tier 2 barracks. They're not under siege anymore. Mission failed. I forgot about that. And yeah, how much money we're making? 3,500. So yeah, the Elven King's units, they can come down. Actually, does the blacksmith give us the upgrade we need for them? No, we need the next tier. We need the armorer for Elven plate. Do we actually even get an advanced blacksmith? I don't think we do. Yeah, the next thing we'll go for, we'll grab the marksman range so we can get Hinny Dower, which are brutally effective. 20 arrows that literally can shoot through enemies. How much is that to actually build? That 2880. So if we take both these units out, we can't do it next turn. But maybe if we kill this army with Legolas, and then maybe we'll have enough money for it, and we turn up some taxes some places. Yeah, like if Emmenofune, and if you go up to like very high, and you go up to, well, you're already up there. You're at high, put you at very high. You're at very high taxes, put you at very high. Brown Boat can go to normal. Rawburg has to stay where it's at. Bur-Alge, put you on very high also. We have to really maximize our income right now. But you, we'll leave you on normal because that's not much of an income difference, and we want this place to grow. Yeah, that'll put us at enough money to get it next turn. So yeah, let's send in the Elven King's units, marching down to the front underneath Captain Nikinian. And you guys keep marching down. Now Legolas could probably beat this army with just the horse archers and himself. So I think we will do that. Because these guys can't really reach. Yeah, screw it. Legolas, what is that looking like? Oh yeah, this won't be a problem. Plus, we've already gone under Legolas's max unit cap. We can't really retrain him back to his 100 unless we send him back to Thranduil's halls, which I don't plan on doing. A nice picture of Rivendell there. Alright, Legolas, I need you to put in a lot of work in this battle. Who would be the best target? Scouts, archers, goblins. Probably the maulers, because they can do some damage to us in melee. Do we even get a good firing range here? Kind of, actually. Alright. Horse archers are really going to have to pull their weight together today. Yeah, let's shoot at those maulers. Horse archers also, if you can, ideally shoot at the maulers. We do that and make them shoot and move. How does that work with the chain commands? No, they're going to finish off that unit, aren't they? Well, try to keep shooting that if you can. I want those maulers dead. In fact, it might be a good idea to charge the horse archers down this hill. And they're taking quite a bit of damage, so that's good. The scouts they do have javelins, and they do have spears. Activate that, make them be in infighting mode. And then charge them. Here comes the charge into the scouts, doing a decent amount of damage. Now pull out. Before we take damage, because they do have spears. They do have a bonus against cav, so I don't want to lose my cav. I guess pull out a bit. I don't want you to take a javelin volley yet. Take them off of fire at will for the moment being. And on ×6 while we kind of reposition. My horse archers, go ahead and be on fire at will again, and then charge into these guys. Actually, charge into these archers. That would be better. Now, they'll probably take some damage on the charge. We don't have any missile defense outside of our armor. And hopefully a lot of these shots just kind of miss. Yeah, we're good. The hill has actually worked in our favor. Here comes the downhill charge. That should do a ton of damage to those archers. And then, yeah, let's charge into those Mirkwood hunters. We've lost a couple, but that's okay. If we can just pull in and charge the Mirkwood hunters and kill that unit off. Yep, there they go. Goblins have no mass, so they can't afford to take any infantry charges. Now, you might actually have to go into melee, Legolas. Yeah, screw it. Go into melee. We don't want you shooting while our horse archers rear charge. Here comes the rear charge with Legolas's front charge. That should make them run away, I really hope. I pull out horse archers, going for another charge. Legolas is running in. Banner Boy's going up first. Here comes the charge with the great swords. And then if we recharge now, we should rout them off. Here it comes. They're shaken. They're wavering. And they should be routing. Come on, start routing. Oh, they're still at 43. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Alright, Legolas, get some distance now. You guys keep shooting at maulers or whatever. Or orc fighters, that's fine too. I'd rather shoot at the maulers, though. Because the maulers do have armor and AP. I feel kind of comfortable about charging into orc fighters, but also not really. Alright, Legolas, once you get a little farther up that hill, we will shoot at these orc maulers. In fact, we're going to do it now. We're almost out of ammo with the horse archers, so that's good. These orc fighters are chasing us, so we might need to just deal with them first. Let's shoot the maulers. Yep, there they are, down to 140, 130. Should be down to 120 or less now. And why don't you guys just go ahead and charge the orc fighters now? It's probably a good time for that. Our missiles and then melee can deal with them. Come on, get that charge. They're going to countercharge, but you never really want to countercharge cavalry with any unit unless it's like a super heavy shield wall unit. And Legolas, as long as you can just keep getting another volley or two off, I think he's just going to get one from here. Yep, oh, cool, we're routing them. Let's charge into these goblins. Alright, Legolas, charge now. Get that charge animation off. We're going to hit the back of these Mirkwood goblins and then deal with the archers. Now we should clear out these goblins pretty quickly, giving our elven infantry more time. You know, less enemies to fight. If they can just focus on the maulers, that'd be better. They don't have to deal with these crappy goblins. Now we've taken a fair amount of damage on our horse archers, but that's to be expected. Let's charge into these orc hunters now, and then charge into the Dogoldur archers. Yep, alright, we gotta go for the archers now. We're losing a lot. Yep, pull up there, horse archers. You guys just do not have any good missile defense. Yeah, take out the archers so that you are safe. And then, yeah, hit those Mirkwood hunters. Ping pong between the both of them, and you guys will be golden. Now, Legolas should be able to beat the rest of these orc maulers in melee. The general is dead, so they're going to start routing even easier now. Was he that goblin? I think he was that goblin. Charging their horse archers. We're down to 40, so we've lost 20 of them. Hopefully a lot of them can replenish. We'll see at the end of the battle. Alright, now pull out, guys. Get out of there. Legolas, you should be able to beat these maulers. In fact, let's just kind of push in. Try to swarm them. There we go. That's going to kill them quickly. Into some distance now with the horse archers. They still are shooting us. Okay. Maybe we can charge into these guys. There we go. Hit those goblins. Make them rout off the field. And then charge into those archers. Alright, perfect. They're routing, so let's capture all of those. Another charge from the Bogard right into the Dogoldur host. And now, can we charge these orc hunters? Yes, this is good. Getting chain charges. And now into the Dogoldur host if we can. Just even killing a couple of them will help a lot. Let's pull out now and deal with the last of those archers that are still shooting us. And Legolas, your unit is good enough to beat these hosts. It's amazing how good he and Thranduil have just been carrying this campaign. Come on, you frickin' archers, you should be dead. I don't know why they still have so much. Yes, alright, we're gonna completely kill off this army. I want 90% of them dead. We definitely don't want to ransom them. We need them completely out of the game. You guys chase down the last of those. Perfect. Legolas, why don't you shoot those 3 orc maulers? Alright, and that should do it. 93%, I'll take it. And the horse archers, of course, carried the kills with 553. This shows how good horse archers are. Even if they're not necessarily the best horse archers, they're still good. Of course, I'm sure many of you guys remember the time when the Grey Company had horse archers, and you could use Aragorn and fight one-man battles for like your entire campaign and just win. It was probably the easiest part of the Northern Dunedain, and it was key to winning as their campaign against Angmar. Yeah, we're going to execute all of those guys. I don't want to fight them again. And now we're at a good staging grounds to retake Ost-in-Gail. And hopefully they built something here. Hopefully they got an extra building for us. They have a large force, but now so do we. And when these guys join up with Legolas, we'll have a very, very good army. And we got some of our horse archers back, so that's nice. But yeah, that will do it for today's episode, guys. It is a little late. I meant to get this out on Saturday, but it got delayed. I hope you guys enjoyed the content, and yeah, until next time.